Hi, today is Monday, August 6th, and I'm just actually, reflecting on sort of the celebration around Jamaica's independence. And I'm part of the Jamaica African diaspora. And, being in the economic north, one of the things that I look at is how can we actually contribute to more, fairness between the north and the south. Like, I don't even know why there's a distinction to begin with. Um, but it's really, really sad to see a lot of people celebrating actually the enslavement of Jamaica. Because when you actually look at, for example, the color of poverty, poverty is very black. And the thing is that you have to question, why is poverty like that? There's this idea, especially in Ontario and Canada, that there's this multiculturalism and all this stuff, but it's really bullshit. There isn't multiculturalism. There's a lot of oppression, there's a lot of discrimination, and there's a lot of unfair treatment. Like, if you actually look into, for example, the community from the Caribbean in Ontario, there's a lot of animosity between all the different islands. And within the Jamaica community, you have like different ethnics in Jamaica. So you have like the German background, or the Caucasian, or the Indian, or the Chinese, and then you have this mixed race, and we're not all on the same page. So when we look at something like celebrating the independence, how can you fucking celebrate the independence when it still leads to murders? It's Black Jamaica that's actually being impacted by unemployment, the breaking up of families. What else? There's a lot of different things that, black mothers losing their babies, trafficking black women into the sex trade, these kinds of things. And, you know, that's nothing to be proud of. Like, even, IMF reports. I don't know if some of you actually sit down and read these fucking reports. And I'm saying to myself, who's fucking writing this? You know? Who is actually writing this for Jamaica? We're there, celebrating, jumping up or whatever. But what the fuck are you guys jumping up for? You guys even, what's your position on the fucking IMF? And look how these people behave. So what I just want you to know is that from, this positionality of like questioning, what the fuck are these people really doing? People in Jamaica also have to realize that, this term called foreigners, talk to us. But you know what? You will see who is who. Because the ones that come into Jamaica, they talk and they pick up the accent or whatever. When they actually go back to the diaspora communities, you should see how these people behave. Ontario, Canada is disgusting for this stuff. And on one hand, it's, celebratory, and they're like, hey, celebrate Caribbean culture. But how the fuck are you going to celebrate Caribbean culture when it's about, murders and, this sort of whitewashing of, or diluting of your Afrocentric stuff? What the fuck is Caribbean culture? We are black Africans. We've been dispersed all over the fucking world. Our families have been distorted, our resources have been exploited. We are living off this dependency system, some of us. And some of us are like, how the fuck do we get into the system? How do we actually get off the system? So, you have to also realize, for some of you that have this, I don't think it's really anger, but, to hear, for example, being in the global north, how some of these individuals talk about Jamaica, I'm saying to myself, you know what, I really wish Black Jamaica would listen to some of these motherfuckers. You see them on all black newspapers and stuff, this and that, doing this accomplishment. They're married to a fucking white. They're married to Chinese. They're married to Indian. Where is the black woman? Why is the black woman not by their side? Or why is the black male not by their side? Right? So you have this twisting around of this thing called multiculturalism, and I just been reflecting on stuff, and I'm like, you know what, I love my fucking Black Jamaica. I love my own. And, I'm not gonna veer off into anything because I'm curious, or I know what I fucking love. I know where my spirit is. And, I just want you to know, in Black Jamaica, that not all of us are celebrating the oppression of Black Jamaica. And that's what this celebration is a celebration of recolonizing of Jamaica. And you know what? Some of us find that really fucking offensive. So I just wanted to share this with you. And you know, I'm certainly not celebrating today. What I do is I celebrate every single day. And you know, because a colonialist says, oh well, you know, this is what, you know, goes, I say fuck you. That's not what happens. So, you know, I'm not celebrating this bullshit, but I just wanted to let you know that you know, take a look at the foreigners, speak to us. Do not rely on the foreigner that has white skin. You rely on your own. And you know what? Get to know your own. Sit down with them, say, why are you fucking like that? Right? And you know what? Put the impression in their mind. There's nothing wrong with Black Jamaica, but there's everything wrong with international economic policy. How many of us have actually had discussions about this kind of thing? Anyways, I hope wherever you are, I hope you are okay, and I'll continue to make my videos and, you know, respond when I can, and, you know, take it easy. And I'll see you in Jamaica soon. Thanks.